Good morning, friends. Most mornings, especially when I'm feeling a bit less motivated to get work done, I try to squeeze in at least 10 minutes of me time. I know this seems counterproductive to avoid doing work first thing in the morning, but actually, I find that setting aside time to do something that is not work related and just makes me happy because it's fun or restful or comforting actually helps me feel like I'm prioritizing myself, which in turn ends up making me feel more energized to work throughout the day. Knowing that I already set aside time to do things that I love, like slowly making my morning matcha, reading a few pages of my book, and I just sit and enjoy my morning quiet time. This moment at the beginning of the day helps me reset my mental energy and just helps me get started with the day slowly on my terms without too much pressure. Today I was really struggling with motivation, so another thing that helps me get motivated and excited is going back to my roots and reminding myself why I love creating by making a cute little personal crafty project. Thank you to Mrs. Quilty for sponsoring this portion of the video. I recently got my hands on a Mrs. Quilty box, which is the perfect crafty subscription box filled with everything you need to get started with your first quilting project. Since it's cozy season, I thought quilting could be such a fun project to tackle. Plus, quilting is honestly super fun and relaxing, which makes it the perfect cute little craft to jumpstart my motivation for the workday ahead. I love the fabrics that were included in my first two boxes, so modern and fun and perfect for making some cute little quilted things. Each box comes with a magazine with project instructions, so it's truly great for beginners or people like me who really love structure and following a step-by-step guide. Along with fabric and magazine instructions, you also get a few freebies in each box that will help you complete the projects of the month. This first box is book lovers themed, which is my favorite thing ever, so I went for the book sleeve project where I just needed to cut out some rectangles, stitch them together, quilt some lines, and honestly I finished it in less than an hour and it really helped me relax this morning while also making me feel pretty accomplished that I had created something for myself, not for work or for anyone else, and it's cute and functional and it's for me. Like, what more can you ask for? So whether you grab one of these Mrs. Quilty boxes for yourself or gift one to a friend during the holiday season, this is definitely such a unique and fun crafty project to try out. Use the code MONICA20 for 20% off your first box. The link is in the description, and thank you again to Mrs. Quilty for sponsoring this portion of the video. As exciting as the busy season is as small business owners, it often gets very overwhelming. The first thing we kind of just let loose and decide that we don't actually want to keep up with and prioritize anymore is taking care of ourselves, especially taking care of ourselves creatively. So I kind of prioritized doing a little personal craft, and I'm so happy I did because now I have this really cute book sleeve. It's something I've been meaning to do for myself for a while now. Thank goodness this was a project in this month's Mrs. Quilty box because I would have just kept putting this off. It's really cute. And it was surprisingly so simple to put together. I kept putting this off because I was like, it sounds difficult, sounds like a project I've never done before, but it was surprisingly simple. And now I have that for myself and I feel re-motivated to continue this creativity on to my small business. I also emphasize that I like to do this towards the beginning of the day instead of leaving the personal projects as the leftovers towards the end of the day, right before I go to sleep. Let's prioritize our personal creative endeavors in the beginning of the day. I'm still kind of wearing PJs right now. I'm wearing my morning matcha t-shirt, as you saw. Almost done with my morning matcha itself. in a cute little pumpkin mug. I feel motivated, but I can do with like a little bit extra motivation. The main thing I do to motivate myself is tidying up my space. Now, who am I to tell you to clean up your workspace when my workspace literally is always messy? But the key here is that by tidying up just a little bit every day, I feel this sense of accomplishment and pride that I'm taking care of my stuff. And when I get into that headspace, that's really when the motivation starts coming back. When your space looks good and feels good, you're more likely to want to be in your workspace. I usually just set a 10-minute timer, pick a pile, and start sorting through it because anything is better than nothing. Alright, so my desk is kind of very sort of a mess, but I kind of organize things into sections where I can tackle each task, like, or group of tasks, one at a time. I have all of my big pouches here that are kind of pre-assembled. I just have to finish them up. I have all my mini pouches here that are also somewhat pre-assembled. I have some items that are for orders, so these need to be packed up. This is my little pouch full of like, full of random stuff that I kind of need, kind of don't need here. Need to either film content with them or I just don't want it scattered around my desk, so I just like leave it in this pouch. This is one of the pouches that I made for my shop, but I use blue chalk on it and the blue chalk won't come out. I've tried machine washing it like a bunch of times and won't come off, so this one is kind of a fail, but I use it for my personal needs. I have a box here that is storing all of my spare packaging paper that I'm going to use for packages once I actually go and fulfill orders. I'll do that in a bit, but for right now, so that all the packing paper isn't just like everywhere, I leave it here. And also, take a look at this. I'm showing you something I don't want to show you, but I think it's realistic. Okay, it's actually horrendous in here. I just threw a bunch of clothes in here because I want to do a closet declutter, so I'm leaving that there for now. I have all of my fusible fleece and batting here, and then under all this I have some more packaging tape. So I've been receiving a lot of orders for my supplies for my business, as well as just like regular Amazon packages, so I have a lot and it's all just stored in there, plus some extras here. I've been so behind on orders and that's why it's been piling up. And then laptop, have a few knickknacks need to put away. But now my space is a lot cleaner than it was before. It feels a lot more tidy. Obviously not perfect. I definitely want to do a whole video of me just like revamping this room, getting rid of the clutter and bringing in things that will actually help me with organization and tidiness. Lots of things going on at the same time, but we're trying to motivate ourselves to keep going, keep pushing, and to not get overwhelmed. So I have tidied up my space and now I'm actually going to leave my space. It's so important to not spend your whole day in one room. I say that to myself because I could literally spend days and days in here without actually leaving and be perfectly content with that. But it's good to leave and actually experience the world. I'm actually going to head to a market that's happening that I did not sign up for. I've done this market before, but for this year it just didn't work out with my schedule, and so I'm gonna go just to support the other vendors and just like to get a glimpse of a market without me being a vendor. It's been a long time since I walked through a market here in the local area that I wasn't a vendor at, and just walking through as a consumer, as a art enthusiast. I think it'll be fun. I know some of the vendors who will be there today, and then also I have like a few errands to run, so I'm just gonna clump that all in the middle of the day. It is a Sunday, so it's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna be out. I'm gonna get some vitamin D, some sunlight. I am going to change out of my PJs and actually put on an outfit for this. I should probably down some food or something too. We're gonna have ourselves a jolly, motivating little hot girl walk and also a cute little adventure. Working too much, bad results. Chilling too much, bad results. I think a good combo of all the activities that you need and want in a week is so important. Me, as much as I sometimes don't ever want to leave my room and socialize, I know that I need a little bit of that every once in a while, and I never regret it. Getting out of my comfort zone helps me become a better business owner, a better person, and helps remotivate me to actively be these things.
I've seen it obviously on Instagram, but it looks better in person. That's so cute. You design all of it, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Guys, this is Indy. This is who I've been trying to introduce you to for a while. I finally made it to one of her pop-ups. She has the cutest stuff. Look at these. I just grabbed a mystery bag, except just a mystery bag full of stickers and like a bunch of these, what are these called? Just pens? Okay. Enamel pens. Yeah, these are cute. Oh, I love the stand. That's the same stand that I have from Amazon. I feel like everyone has them.
Yeah.
And she also has candles. Her husband makes them, or do you make them together? Oh, that's cute. Chai. I feel like these are perfect, like the perfect sorts of flavors or scents to mix with like the Asian inspired stuff. Very cute.
If you feel unmotivated to work on your small business, take a step away from it for half a day. Check out other people's small businesses, grab yourself a fun drink, go back home, do a fun personal craft, and that balance will actually help you come back to your small business with a new motivation. One of the main reasons I start to feel unmotivated with my small business is because I'm doing the same task every day and not quite seeing the results that I want sometimes. But checking out other people's small businesses at this market, hearing how passionate people are about their craft, learning about the mission behind some of their shops, it just reminds me of how passionate I am about my business. Even though the day-to-day gets a bit repetitive, involves a decent amount of disappointment and frustration, seeing how these business owners show up for their own brands really inspires me. Balancing doing your own small business work with supporting other small businesses has been the greatest motivator lately.
I'm the kind of person where when I go to a market and I'm not a vendor, I'm just attending as a customer, I feel FOMO, like major FOMO, no matter what. Although it was really great seeing some friends, some vendor friends, seeing some familiar faces, and also some new businesses that I've never seen before, and just like getting to support them. Amazing, all good stuff, but so much FOMO. First up, my friend Indy from high school. I actually don't think we were like really good close friends in high school, but we reconnected because we're both part of the Vista collective. Like we both partner with Vistaprint, and we've been in some meetings together and we just like reconnected. She owns a business called Doodles by Indy and has the cutest like Asian inspired little accessories, stationery type things, and Newly candles. The candles smelled amazing, but I did grab some enamel pins and a little mystery bag that I'm excited to open that has 10 stickers in it. These are like the cutest things. Do I have any purpose for enamel pins? Absolutely not, but I do collect them. And I thought the backings of these pins were so cute. She designs everything. This is a little yan yan. It says dip me. Oh, that's so cute. A little yan yan enamel pin. If you don't know what yan yan is, you're missing out. Go to your local Asian grocery store and get some yan yan. They're basically these little like cracker type things that look like really teeny tiny like crunchy breadsticks almost, and you dip them into this like chocolate or other sort of like dip, and then you eat it, and it's incredible. So that's what this is. And then we have a wonton noodles pin. Every time I see businesses who make like beautiful things, it makes me want to like make something similar, not copy them obviously, but I'm just so amazed with the craftsmanship of this that makes me want to try to do something like this. Like it must be so satisfying to make this. This is the cutest thing. And this one is creative juice pin. I love that. This one's very applicable to me. I need some extra creative juice. This is Indy's brand, if you're interested. I'll also link all these brands below. Let's open the mystery bag. A little cute little bag. And there should be 10 stickers in here. I loved all her stickers and I was gonna get one specific one, but I feel like the mystery bag could be good. Ooh. Okay, dump them all out. I really want to stay in there. So cute. All right, we got this guy. Cute. A little boba frog. Oh, cute. I like this one. This is the one I was gonna get. It almost looks like a dumpling kind of like situation. Very cute. Ooh, shrimp chips. My mom loves shrimp chips. Very yummy. Lemon flavored. I don't actually know what this is. I think it's like a juice box looking thing, but it's really aesthetic and cute. Oh yay, this is the one I was interested in. Brighter Days Ahead. I love that. An egghead. Oh my gosh. I love this. Chicken soup. Classic, obviously. Oh, a Yakult. Yeah, Yakult. I always have an issue saying this. That's cute. And may your Delulus become Trululu. I love that we're ending with that one. And then after that little mini pop-up at the plant store, I went over to Grove Street where they were having a bigger market, and I ran into some vendor friends. I had to get some chocolate covered strawberries from Strawberry and Me. They have the best chocolate covered strawberries, and the whole experience, the whole aesthetic of her booth, the pink tent, it's amazing. Then I stopped by, what is this called? Magic Candle Studio. They have some legit branding. Like these are thick cards. Where do we get these? Good job, guys. Magic Candle Studio. And I had to get this. So I don't buy candles from other businesses because I can't justify it. I appreciate them and I will smell them and I will hype you up as much as possible, but I just have not purchased a candle in probably 6 years. Ever since I started my business and started learning how to make candles myself, I just can't justify buying like candle jar candles anymore. But these The specialty ones, they get me every time. And I do want to try making ones like this, not for my shop, but just for myself, like for fun. This looks so much fun to make. It smells like green tea, and I love the little Magic Candle Studio tag right here. And look, it looks like a little ice cream sundae. It does say happy birthday, if you're wondering. Yes, that is the happy birthday sign. But look at this cute little thing with a little scoop of green tea ice cream. Are you kidding me? Chocolate pretzel, other cute little knickknacks. This is gonna live on my shelf somewhere. Gotta find a place for it. I know you guys are like, Monica, your crafting room is so cluttered. Stop buying little knickknacks. I can't. Also, her box was so cute. Look at this. That looks like a box where you would serve food in it. Like you put a nice little cupcake or like sheet cake in there. That's so smart to have. I mean, she wrapped this in tissue paper, but that's cute. Good idea. If you ever have a chance as a business owner to not to be a vendor at a market and to just walk through a market, you'll learn so much. Like I was able to actually fully just be a consumer, walk through the market, see how people set up their stuff, appreciate other people's art, get to know other vendors, and just like give back the same energy that you want coming towards you as a vendor and giving that out to your fellow vendors. It was so good. Definitely recommend. Definitely remotivated me to work harder on my business. Got me excited for my next pop-up, which is actually this coming Sunday. So I'm really happy I did that. Definitely not a waste of time. Doing things that put you in the right mental headspace, that put you in a better mood, are never a waste of time. Even if I could have spent the past 2-3 hours packing orders, working on my shop, updating branding, like anything for my small business, taking these few hours today and dedicating it towards something that I knew would shift my mood and something that I know will help me generate my own energy for the coming days. I would even consider this some sort of like break, because I took a break from my small business things in order to appreciate other people's art and to take a walk outside and change up my environment, go into a different town that's nearby, put on a cute little outfit that isn't just my PJs. All of this like adds up and will definitely make a difference. Even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment, it's definitely so worth it. Speaking of small businesses, I do have this little package that was sent to my PO box and I want to open it. It's probably from a small business that watches this channel. I love shouting your guys' businesses out, and I love that we've created this little space on my channel as a way to support our fellow small business owners. I love this community we've created, by the way. In the comments, so uplifting, so encouraging. Love when you guys talk to each other. All right, so this was fragile. Hopefully it came in one piece. Oh, cute. Cute little pouch. Ooh, Ebony Haiti. EbonyHaiti.com. I don't actually know how to say the brand name, but looks beautiful. Here's a little QR code if you're interested. A pre-midi. It's a candle. I love it, and it smells so strong. And I think this is probably the kind of wax that looks really cool when it's burnt, because it's like a colored wax. Oh my gosh, so cute. Love it. I think the way you say the brand name is a mix between the word ebony and Haiti. So Ebonati. Sorry for butchering it. This is the brand, and it smells so good. Thank you so much for sending this. Orange blossom, lavender, jasmine, rose, and a hint of musk. Good. So good.
Sometimes I love packing orders. Other times I'd rather not. But what keeps me motivated to do tedious tasks and to remember why I keep running my business in general is consuming encouraging content. And this also means removing the triggers of negative or toxic content. I love keeping up with my small business internet friends and watching their vlogs and being inspired by other small business owners, but sometimes it can get overwhelming to continuously compare myself and my brand to others. So I noticed personally that watching Gilmore Girls when I'm feeling lazy or anxious or unmotivated with my business is actually more productive than watching how-to videos and relevant business owner vlog videos. I know this might seem silly coming from me since I pretty much exclusively make small business owner content, and then I just cross my fingers that you guys enjoy the videos that I create. But if sometimes you need to switch off my video in order to focus more on your business, take what you learn from constructive videos and actually implement the steps in real life by clicking off YouTube, then absolutely do it. It's natural to compare yourself to others, and sometimes that leads to us feeling like, why do I even bother? Other people are more successful than me. I don't see the point in continuing to work hard, etc., etc. And then we end up feeling unmotivated to do simple tasks like packing up orders or reorganizing our e-commerce site or sitting down and planning out our quarterly goals. It's important to find content and communities that motivate you and encourage you. I love my community here on YouTube, and I think that you guys are amazing in the comments, hyping me up and each other up. If you have people in your in-person life who can help keep you accountable and give you that extra bit of encouragement, that is amazing. But also something as simple as finding inspiring creators on social media to follow and unfollowing the people who aren't necessarily posting anything wrong, but you just don't feel inspired or motivated by their content and end up spiraling into jealousy and burnout. I think we absorb so much more than we actually realize, so making sure we're surrounded by positivity and good vibes is so crucial to running a small business fueled by motivation. I know, easier said than done, especially when there's only so much in your environment that you can change, but taking teeny tiny small steps towards curating a life of positive vibes will make all the difference. And another tidbit is that once you get started, you'd be surprised how easy it becomes to keep going. The first tip in this video was to not get started with work right away and to take time for yourself, but just know that once you do eventually sit down and do that task that seems so not fun or worth it in the moment, it's going to be hard to stop that flow of motivation once the ball gets rolling. Good morning. It is a very dark and gloomy morning, as you can tell by the lighting. Got my little desk lamp lighting up the room right now. I'm still continuing to pack up any packages that I have outstanding. I've been so behind on packing up orders because of the crazy amount of markets I've been doing, as well as like material, like supply shortages that my suppliers have been going through, and things have been taking longer to get here. I've been putting off like actually making the products. So here is where we're at. I'm almost done with packing up what I can pack up. I still have to wait on a few more pieces of like supplies that I need for certain things. I'm drinking my little matcha. We have my plants understand me cup. Delicious. Currently packing up an order for Melissa. She got a freshly brewed coffee candle, the big size. And then also Savannah got a 12-ounce freshly brewed coffee candle. Love that. And what a perfect scent to package up in the morning time. I have some really exciting things I'm doing today, and one thing that really keeps me motivated is having a plan throughout the day so I have little things to look forward to. This goes along with like celebrating the little things, where if I have plans to go to the thrift store or plans to work at a coffee shop, even plans to just sit and chill and read my book, when I schedule that into my calendar and I see a chunk of time when I wake up in the morning, I see like that I had time blocked out 3 hours to read my book, or 1 hour to go to a coffee shop, or whatever amount of time that I can put towards that activity that gives me a little bit of excitement. That motivates me in the morning to get out of bed and get going, because I got a plan. I'm excited to get that plan done. I'm excited to like be in the present and live in the moment, versus what I would do in the past, which is wake up and decide in the morning what I am trying to do for the day,
that leads to immediate decision fatigue. It leads to laziness. It leads to me being like, oh, there's so many things that need to get done. I don't feel like it. I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like I should be productive today. And just like the waking up and wondering what would be the best option to choose, that kind of stuff doesn't really work for me. Waking up and being excited, it's kind of like when you have a vacation planned or when you have big plans for a holiday or a weekend. You're like waking up on a Saturday morning or going to sleep on a Friday night being like, I'm pumped for what is to come, and I know exactly what is to come because I planned it out and I'm looking forward to it. So that's something that motivates me, just like time blocking out my activities and romanticizing the little things that happen in my day. Like going to the thrift store is obviously not as exciting as going on a vacation to the Bahamas, but it's still a little bit of excitement that I can use to help motivate me in the early morning when it's gloomy, packaging up orders, getting this done, knowing that once I go to the post office and ship this all out, I am able to just like do those activities that I'm excited for. I also just printed out a bunch of decals on my Cricut, so I think I'm going to spend some time weeding these out. I'm currently deciding if it's worth doing decals anymore, because when it comes to staying motivated, I need to enjoy the work that I do. Ali Abdaal wrote this amazing book called Feel Good Productivity, I think is the full title. And the whole concept, that I've already explained this on my channel, but if you miss it, the whole concept is that he did a bunch of research, and it turns out in order to be your most productive, high efficient self, you need to enjoy what you're doing. You need to feel good about it. You need to be having fun, basically. And so chances are, if you enjoy school, you enjoy education, you'll do well at it. If you enjoy packing up orders, you enjoy running your business, you will be productive at it. But the stuff that you don't fully enjoy, that's like sheer brute force of you getting through, grinding through the thing, which you can do for a certain amount of time, but you will have been more efficient and productive if you had enjoyed that task. So I'm not so sure if I enjoy this process anymore. It's very therapeutic at times, but I get enough orders on my Etsy and my Shopify site where I'm doing it like all the time, and I kind of wish I can delegate out this task every now and then. So we'll see about these. And they're so cheap, like I sell them for really not that much. So I don't even know if it's worth the profit that I'm getting from those decals compared to like candles and the content that I make and other stuff. I completely did not realize until just now that Melissa's order is actually a pickup order. It doesn't say it on the little print order sheet, the packing order sheet that I print out. I should figure out how to get that on the sheet. And then I also have a pickup order for some of the girls who were at the hair salon that I did a pop-up at, so I'm going to pack those up in a little bag too. They got 2 mini pumpkin chies, so I'm going to wrap that up in a smaller bag.